Choosing careers can be one of the most difficult tasks for us learners, students, as well as individuals in general, considering the fact that there's an inception of artificial intelligence, modern day technology, and the use of machineries in industries and factories. That will obviously jeopardize the amount of job opportunities in the future. This is when we have to be more precise and more careful when we are choosing our careers. Hey man, what's good? It's your boy Intoxicated Parker. It is a Monday and I'm chilling. So welcome to another video. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. You see, at number 8 we have not everyone's favorite teaching, formerly known as the Bachelor of Education. This is one of the most dominating careers in South Africa and in the world as a whole. The minimum requirements to study teaching in South Africa ranges from 25 to 28, depending on the university you want to study in. Experts have agreed that the best learner-teacher ratio has to be 1:10. But South Africa's learner-teacher average ratio is 1:29. This is a sign that South Africa needs more teachers. Hence, the demand in SA is 10 out of 10. The entry-level salary for a teacher in South Africa is 168,000 rands per annum, and the most experienced teacher earns up to 540,000 rand per annum. Almost all universities in South Africa offer this degree or this course. Hence, it is one of the most convenient. At number 7, we have being a registered nurse or nursing. For those who don't know what a nurse is, Google defines a nurse as someone who treats and cares for the sick or the infirm. That's how Google defines a nurse. So the minimum requirements to study nursing in South Africa is between 25 and 29, with physical sciences, mathematics and life sciences at least 50%, depending on the university you want to study in. The demand for nursing in South Africa is obviously 10 out of 10, because since sickness cannot be stopped, then South Africa needs more nurses. The entry-level average salary of a nurse is 262,500 rands per annum, and the most experienced nurse earns up to 765,000 rands per annum. Obviously, nursing is offered at some of the universities in South Africa. Coming at number 6 is the unusual architecture. I don't know if I'm calling it correct, but yeah, being an architect. For those who don't know what an architect
doing it, stop it. Get some help.
For those who don't know what an architect, For those who don't know what an architect does, an architect is someone who designs buildings, plan and supervises the construction site. As simple as that. The minimum requirements to study architecture in South Africa is between 27 to 29 APS, with at least 60% in English. The demand for architects in South Africa is 7 out of 10. Wait, I'll explain. The reason why the demand for architects in South Africa is 7 out of 10 is because there are many architects who are not qualified, but they are out there doing their job like experts. Why? Because this job has like a 50-50 thing between knowledge, going to study for it, and talent. Some of architects rely completely on talent, and some rely maybe 60-40 on both talent and the knowledge that they acquired during their course of qualifying. Okay, so this is why the demand is 7 out of 10. The entry level average salary for architecture is 340,000 rands per annum, while the most experienced architect earns up to 8,400,000 rands per annum. Coming at number 5, we have one of everyone's favorite, which is chartered accounting. Chartered accountants are professional accountants which tackle specific activities within the accountancy spectrum. Activities such as auditing financial statements, providing financial advice, and many more. This is one of the careers that takes more than just studying. This is one of the careers that takes passion, determination, and obviously perseverance, because it is not the easiest for both as a student and in the corporate world. So the minimum requirements to study BCom accounting ranges between 32 to 34 depending on the university you want to study in. And the demand for chartered accountants in South Africa is 9 out of 10. The entry-level average salary for a chartered accountant is 420,000 rands per annum, and the most experienced chartered accountant earns up to 7,200,000 per annum. Coming at number 4, we have entrepreneurship. This is a surprise inclusion because most people don't take entrepreneurship as a career, but rather as something just to make money or as a side hustle. But to be honest, there are many individuals that took entrepreneurship as a career, and they are now one of the most successful individuals in the world. The likes of Patrice Motsepe. This is a more diverse career compared to the ones mentioned above. Hence, I cannot measure it using those determinants that I've used in previous careers or in the careers mentioned before, because this career has no parameters, has no limits. Anyone at any age can venture into this career, which makes it more interesting. And for me, this career can arguably be number 1 if it wasn't for the amount of its uncertainties. Coming at number 3, we have software engineering. The minimum requirements to study software engineering ranges from 34 to 42 APS, depending on the university you are going to study in. The demand for software developers or software engineer is 10 out of 10, since there is a rapid growth in modern technology as well as the inception of artificial intelligence, like I've mentioned before. So the demand for software engineers is 10 out of 10. The entry-level average salary for software engineers is 670,000 per annum, and the most experienced software engineer earns up to 6,600,000 per annum. At number 2, we have the usual medicine. It is a good career. Actually, it's an exceptional career because there is no way you can be unemployed if you have studied medicine. The minimum requirements to study medicine ranges between 35 to 42 APS, depending on the university you go to study in. And the demand for medicine or for medical doctors is 10 out of 10. In this instance, I'm going to talk about a neurosurgeon. The entry-level average salary for a neurosurgeon is $2,100,000 per annum. And the most experienced neurosurgeon earns up to $5,500,000 per annum. At number one, we have actuarial sciences. I'm sorry, guys. I'm busy talking things that doesn't make sense here, but relax, I got you. Here's a video explaining what actuarial sciences really is.
Actuaries analyze the costs of risk and uncertainty. They use statistics to estimate how likely it is that an event such as an illness or accident will occur and help their clients set insurance rates and payouts so they can manage the cost if it does. Depending on the type of insurance or benefit they work with, actuaries may examine factors that affect an individual's health, estimate the length of a person's life, calculate the likelihood of car accidents, or ensure a retirement plan will have enough funds for all the employees it covers. Actuaries typically work alongside professionals from other fields, such as accounting, underwriting, and finance. For example, some actuaries work with accountants and financial analysts to set the price for security offerings, or with market research analysts to forecast demand for new products. Actuaries also work in the public sector. In the federal government, actuaries may evaluate proposed changes to Social Security or Medicare, or conduct economic and demographic studies to project future costs. At the state level, actuaries may examine and regulate the rates charged by insurance companies. Most actuaries work full-time, and overtime is common. Actuaries need a bachelor's degree, typically in mathematics, actuarial science, or another analytical field. Students must complete coursework in economics, applied statistics, and corporate finance, and must pass a series of exams to become certified professionals.
The entry-level average salary for an actuary is $1,500,000 per annum, while the most experienced actuary earns up to $10,800,000 per annum. But this is the end of the video. If you've enjoyed the video, please hit the like button, comment down below some of the careers that you think I've left out, okay? And don't forget to subscribe.